Yo, what's up everybody, it's Galactic Sandman, and today I'm back for another Dragon Ball xenovers video. But today, I'm doing something very, and I mean very different than I usually do. Because you guys have been asking me, Galactic Sandman, how do you get better at this game? What can I do? What can I do to beat my opponent? What can I do to predict my opponent? And whatnot, and whatnot. God, I cannot talk today. But, in this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips on what you can do to become a better Dragon Ball xenovers player. So let's get on with these tips, guys. So the very first tip I could give you guys is breaking down your opponent. And right now I'm giving you an example as a female Saiyan. Let's say she's level 99 and she's wearing the 4-star Dragon Ball costume. So what all this means is knowing how to break down your opponent like this just means you're going to know what your opponent fighting style is. So you might have some ways of countering it or whatnot, or you might like lose because you're a strike super like nightmares, but there's a way to get around it and I'll tell you right now. So, breaking down your opponent is very important because this gives you a leap and a head on your opponent, and it's not that hard to do. Just look at the gender, look at the race, and look at the clothes. That's pretty much all you have to do. If you memorize the race's special abilities, and you memorize the race of the gender special abilities, and you memorize what clothes, because most of the people on Dragon Ball Xenoverse wear the same clothes, so it's not that hard to come across, or to memorize the clothes, that's what I'm trying to say. Like Nightmare's clothes, he is a Strike Super character. Saitama is a Strike Super character. Just by you could tell that just by the clothes they're wearing. So that's one way. The second way is either waiting your opponent out. No, the second 2 more ways. Waiting your opponent out and making sure you know they use all 4 of their super attacks and both of their ultimate attacks, so you know what they're gonna use next time around. Or you could avoid all that dangerous confrontation and just go ahead and use your scouter, trying to make some room between you guys, and use your scouter to check out their skill sets and knowing what they're going to do, so you don't have to take unnecessary damage from your opponent, and so you can win the fight even faster overall and even better. So that's pretty much all I have to say for the first tip, and let's get on right to the second tip. So the second tip I could give you guys is knowing how to counter your opponent, and what I mean by this, there's 3 different ways to counter an opponent. My favorite way is perfect blocking, because perfect blocking can wear down your opponent's stamina and will wear down your opponent's stamina. Perfect blocking is basically what it is, what it's really said, is really self-explanatory. Perfect blocking. So when you perfect block, when a perfect block occurs, there is a big blue shockwave and whatnot, and little by little you're tearing down your opponent's stamina so you can beat the shit out of them. That's one way of countering. Honestly, it's the best way. No, it's one of the best ways of countering, just because of the fact it wears down your opponent's stamina, so where you could get in and rush them and beat the shit out of them. So honestly, you should probably master that one first, because that one comes really handy. Even if you're not a hand-to-hand combat character, if you know how to perfect block them, that comes really handy. I'm telling you right now. The second way is my second favorite way, after image. After image gets me out of really, and I mean really bad spots, and why I'm saying really a lot. And I mean really bad situations, like let's say someone's about to do a full brute attack right to my face. I have no more stamina, but I have after image. After image does not cost ki or stamina. That's why I like it so much, because it's basically all about timing. So if you don't have your timing down, don't use after image just yet. Just keep practicing with some friends, or just get on some CPU's fight and do that. Another way is, and this is the most difficult way, is jump vanishing. Jump vanishing is when you basically double tap the trigger or move the joystick up twice, and then press X and you vanish for like a split second, and you come back right back down. But this is a very good way of countering, because your opponent would not be able to stop you unless they have some super telekinesis bullshit going on for them. But other than that, there's really no other way to counter your opponents unless you have some. If you have another way, let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna try it out and check it out. But if you guys don't know how to do what I just said right now, I'll make a whole other video showing you how to do this, when to do this, and the perfect moments to pull it off, and what to do after you even do it. So I'll probably make this a series. If you guys do want to see this as a series, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to make it happen. But for now, let's get on to the third and final tip. So my third and final tip to you guys as Dragon Ball Xenoverse players is knowing your fighting style. This is the most important tip I could give you guys as another player. Because if you don't know your fighting style, that basically means you don't know how to fight. Because if you're in a fighting style that you really don't know how to use, or you don't really master it yet, don't use that fighting style. Try to do something else you're better at. Try to do something you have a natural knack for. Like I have a natural knack for hand-to-hand combat. Balanced fighting style is probably your best choice of action if you're just starting out, because it's all around. Ki Blast is probably a little bit more complicated to get the hang of it, But just like I said, know your fighting style, practice with it, play some more ranked matches. Honestly, the only way you're gonna get better is by losing a lot, because when you lose, you can probably figure out how you lost and why you lost, and next time you can prevent that from happening. But that's pretty much all I have to say for this video, guys. If you guys did have to enjoy this content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and have a fantastic day. Peace out, everybody.